The internet is an extraordinary place, and YouTube as well, of course. It allows for very interesting debate. It also allows for personal attacks and aggression, which is unattractive. I mean, frankly, I think I've got fairly broad shoulders, but I don't particularly like the sort of personal attacks that encompass not only me, but other members in my household and so on. So David Phillips has put up quite a lot of scurrilous stuff. And he makes a reference today to a thing here. It says in his office washing machine room, online toilet, he nearly bled out once on the 4th of September 2021, and he nearly became a casualty in hospital with his bloody trousers. Well, actually, I did become a casualty in hospital. I don't know how he knows the date when I've completely forgotten it, but yes, indeed. I went into hospital very quickly, and I was diagnosed with bowel cancer. I had an operation. I had the tumour removed. It had apparently been there for 18 months, and I had a T3 prognosis, and it seems to have been a successful operation. It was not without problems because of an additional problem that I have with haemophilia, and yeah, it ended up with a good 2 months of discomfort and 2 sessions in hospital, one of which was because the earlier session had gone wrong because of the haemophilia issue, because I continued bleeding. So if you want to make jokes about that, please do so, but don't bring other people into it. And the squalid humour will get people reported, I think. I don't think I have any choice. There are other people who are probably looking at these videos online who will have experience of quite serious ill health, and I have a duty to protect them as well from this sort of scurrilous content. So yes, it's difficult facing cancer. It's something one tries to do with humour and with determination. But the nastiness of the comments by a person like David Phillips are not particularly helpful in the broader sense. As I say, I don't really care hugely, but others might, and it's for that reason I'm raising the issue. I can tell you a funny story about it. So when I was in the hospital on that first occasion, and I was on a hospital bed being examined, and a doctor came up behind me and they pulled my trousers down, and just before the doctor started investigating, a nurse came up to me on the other side, and she said, "Oh, weren't you Tim Wilson, and didn't you appear on a television program called The Circle?" And I said, "Yes, I did." And the doctor said, "That's just my finger." And there's always humour in even the darkest moments, but I think one has to be very careful that one's not attacking other people in the process, and that one's humour is as positive as possible. I think if people are in high office and are doing things which hurt other people, then they are ripe for satire. And I will be the first to talk about getting into the stationery cupboard. "Oh, Gina, and let's find an HB pencil with a rubber on it." But I think that's a different level of invective. So do be careful, David Phillips. I don't believe that's your name, by the way.